Welcome to Trojan TV. I'm Hope.
And I'm Sydney.
So congrats, I heard you got first place on your story at MIPA.
Thanks, our whole staff took a lot of awards. It was a great day.
Let's find out more about our recent trip to MIPA and get into this week's news and announcements. Congratulations to our DMC and journalism students who recently went to MIPA and won over 50 awards. The Link won a Spartan, Trojan TV won a gold, and the EMS Press won a silver. Great job, you guys. 8th graders, MSTEP will continue Tuesday with social studies. Students, it is imperative you bring a fully charged netbook for this testing session. Don't forget that East is offering free after-school tutoring for math and reading. See your counselor for more details. Congratulations to Hunter Hawes and Max Kellogg on winning first place and $1,000 in the Stroke PSA contest, and to Rachel Tolfrey, Vanessa Johnson, and Lauren Kiss, who got second place and $500. Great job! For this week's edition of What You Might Not Know About Your Teacher, Josiah and Aaron learn more about Dr. Fleece and his experience in an earthquake.
Is your regular may, and it's irregular me.
In this segment of things you might not know about your teacher, we caught up with Dr. Fleece, who was trapped in an earthquake in Costa Rica.
During the earthquake, we were hiking in the rainforest along some trails to some waterfalls, and the earthquake hit. We were about 1 kilometer from the epicenter of the earthquake, so we got the full impact.
The 2009 Costa Rican earthquake, known as the Cinchonan earthquake, occurred on January 8th at 1:21 p.m. The 6.1 earthquake took at least 34 lives and left 64 missing. Most people who died were by a landslide near the La Paz waterfall, the same one Dr. Fleece's class visited.
We had expected to be gone on a 10-hour tour, and the waterfall was part of the tour that day. It was one of 4 spots that we were stopping, and we ended up, the earthquake hit at 1:21 in the afternoon, and we weren't officially declared survivors until about 6 p.m. the next day. There's a resort where you can come and stay and visit the rainforest and the surrounding area, but we were just there to tour the waterfall and hike the trails. There were 3 different waterfalls, and we could hike the trails. We were at the edge of the river taking pictures, and we were going to continue on the trail when the earthquake hit. The waterfall, the top of it collapsed in and came rushing out, and some of the hillsides slid down and blocked the roads. Fortunately, there was a worker from the park near us, and he had a machete, and he chopped his way, and we followed him and had to hike back out into the parking lot. The parking lot had cracked open in a lot of areas, and cars were like on their side down in the hole, and there were no roads anymore.
Dr. Fleece and his students spent the night in the rainforest and then hiked 9 miles to safety.
The earthquake hit at 1:21 in the afternoon, and we weren't officially declared survivors until about 6 p.m. the next day. It was very scary. It was like being in a movie, because you just saw everything happening around you like you might see in a film, like especially when the waterfall, there was a waterfall where we were that was quite tall, and the whole top, maybe quarter of it, just kind of collapsed in and fell into the river and came flooding toward the bridge where we were. So we had to move, and it took out the bridge, and there was landslides, and it was quite intense. It was living a moment in a movie.
This has been Josiah and Aaron reporting for Trojan TV.
Thanks, guys. 8th graders who are going on the 2017 Washington, D.C. trip, there is a parent and student meeting Tuesday, April 25th in the LMC to finalize the trip details. The trip will take place on May 2nd through the 5th. All trip goers should seek work ahead of time to stay caught up in classes. 7th graders who are interested in going on the 2018 Washington, D.C. trip, there are spots still available. To apply, check your email for an online application or see Mrs. Mackey for details. Also, 7th graders, the 2018 Japan Exchange Program is seeking applicants. To apply, check your email or see Mrs. Mackey for an application packet. The cost is $2,300, and the application packet is due on May 15th. Only 3 EMS students can be selected to be a part of this exciting opportunity.
We interrupt this broadcast for important breaking news.
Hello everyone. It's that time of year again. It's time for high school student senate elections. Now that I'm the new big league president, I thought I would change up this usually pretty boring and sad tradition and add my own personal Trump twist. It's also an ice cream flavor, Trump ice cream. You should buy it, the Trump twist. It combines banana and coconut. It's great. Anyways, after that, so I've turned this boring interview into a game show. Alright, we'll have one contestant and he'll answer my fantastic, tremendous questions. Then I'll choose the winner and I'll tell them you're hired or you're fired. It's going to be great. Who's ready? Let's get right into it. It's going to be fantastic. Almost as good as my product, the Trump twist. Do you like the Trump twist? Are you going to buy the Trump twist?
No.
Donald Trump's brand of ice cream.
I'm fine.
Andrew, can you real quick...
Actually, it should have been orange and banana.
Andrew, can you real quick just say any random sentence? I don't care what it is.
Hi,
Trucks
my
are
name's
bad.
Andrew.
Speak. Alright, whenever you're ready.
Alright, our first contestant is Andrew here. He looks great wearing a blue shirt. Alright, that's great, that's great. Hi, Andrew. How
Hi.
you doing?
Good,
Hi.
how are you, Mr. Trump?
Hi, I'm doing absolutely fantastic. It's been a great first 90 days or so. It's going tremendously. It's going great. Alright, so we're going to start. What goals do you have as a tremendous student senator?
Well, basically, to sum it all up, I want to have fun in high school, and I want everybody else to have fun too, and I want to work very hard to make that happen.
Wow, that was even more detailed than what I ran on. That was great. Alright.
Yeah.
Why should people vote for you?
People should vote for me because I'm a hard worker, and I'm determined, and I'm used to standing up for what I want.
Well, you know, I'm a hard worker too. I worked up from almost nothing.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, I wasn't even born on Manhattan. Can you believe it? I worked through so much adversity. I know. Anyways, yeah, that was great about you. Anyways, alright, so what activities do you want to plan as a student senator?
I want to plan, well, to make student sections better, because they are not very good.
It's very good.
And I want to plan better dances.
Better dances, always good.
Yeah.
I love the dances. That's
Yeah.
great. That's fantastic. Alright, and this is the question that I really personally care about. What do you, Andrew Theopolis, want to build, and who do you want to pay for it? This is a very important question. Won me the election.
Oh boy, let me think. What do I want to build, huh?
He wants to build a more silent campus, a quieter campus.
I want to build the biggest
The biggest
arenas for sports
Wow.
in the world,
In the world.
and I want Traverse City to pay for it.
Wow. Wow. Truly tremendous. Let's give a hand for Andrew. Good job, Andrew. You're definitely hired. Definitely hired as my student senator. Great job. That was some great stuff. There you go. Good job. Fantastic. Alright, everyone. The next person up on this edition of You're Hired or You're Fired, it is Lauren Berry. I hear she's a very good candidate. Very good. Alright, so my first question to you, Lauren Berry. What goals do you have as a tremendous student senator?
My goals for Student Senate are to show more school pride throughout
So much pride.
the year, and to make sports events and stuff enjoyable for everyone, so everyone will look forward to them, I guess.
That sounds like a great plan. I'll tell you, I love sports. I'm a big fan. Alright. Next up, why should people vote for you? Alright?
Well, I've looked forward to this for a while now, and I really want to be more involved with the school, and I think this is the perfect way because I have some hands-on projects that we can do next year, and it would be super fun for everyone, I feel like.
I do a lot of hands-on stuff myself. I have the biggest hands, not many people know. Anyways, that was very nice. Alright, so, What events or activities do you want to plan as a senator? You're going to be one of my senators, so I really want to know this stuff.
Okay, well, for the past couple years we've done Spring Splatter, and I want to like help plan it, I guess, in the haunted house. They do a haunted house.
Sounds scary.
And I want to like help plan those because I think that those are like super fun, and like everyone wants to join in on them. So I think those would be like the two that I really want to plan.
That sounds really tremendous. I'll tell you, I love haunted houses. They're so great. Like my White House when Steve Bannon's there. So scary, let me tell you. If you want to come down sometime, it's great. Alright, so the last question is, what do you think of my tremendous hair? I need to know this from all my senators, whether they like my hair. It's a real deal breaker here. Just touch the hair. Touch the hair. Feel the hair. Wow, isn't that some great hair? Wouldn't you agree? That's some great hair.
I think your hair is
the
cool.
Best. Cool. You're hired. Great job. Fantastic job. That's all I needed to hear. You're hired. Vote for Lauren Berry for Student Senate. Great. Alright, our next contestant on You're Hired or You're Fired is Manny Pivot, right?
Yep.
Alright, here we go, everyone. What goals do you have as a tremendous student senator?
Well, I wanna like make a difference on the school. Like I wanna like change things that need to be changed.
Change. I don't really like that word. Obama used it too much.
Okay. I don't know. I just want to make a difference. You know.
I'll tell you, I've been making a difference, and it's been going great. You can ask everyone. It's been going great. I think you're going to do a great job.
Okay.
What events or activities do you want to plan as a student senator?
I don't know. I think like a dodgeball tournament or like a car wash would be cool.
Sounds really fun.
Yeah.
Pretty much my whole campaign I was dodging balls from the sad, failing Democratic Party.
Nice.
Let me tell you, it was so fun. It was great. Alright, so why should people vote for you to be a part of my tremendous Senate?
Well, first, because I don't know, like everybody knows me, and you know,
everybody knows me too.
Yeah.
Believe that.
And I don't know. I guess you know, like I like being social with people, and you know, I just like helping people, and I think I'd be good at it if I'm on your team.
That sounds really great. I really love the opportunity. All right, so final question. What's your favorite color? Gold.
I was gonna say red.
Wow. Okay, not sure. That's my second favorite color. Not sure though. I don't know. That might be a deal breaker here.
Okay.
But I don't know. Then again, now that I think about it, everyone knows you. You're popular. So am I. Very popular guy. I like popular guys. So I think I'm gonna have to hire you. Great job, Manny Pivot, the best candidate I've met so far. Just kidding, Andrew and Lauren. It was a joke. Just kidding. You're all great. Can't wait to have you on my great team. Alright, everyone. Our second to last contestant here is Gibson Hetzel. Alright? He has come on today, and he is promising some big league things. Alright, so we're going to start with some questions. Alright? What goals do you have as the most tremendous student senator, as a tremendous student senator?
Well, one thing I do is I like to keep the open campus open.
Wow.
And also, Student Senate plans a lot of the parties, and I've heard they're kind of lame, and I just like to
sad.
Up the parties and just try to make them not as lame and make them more fun and enjoyable.
That's what I'm trying to do. Everything in Washington, it's so sad. I'm trying to make it way more fun.
I feel you.
Way more fun. All right. Why should the great people at East vote for you?
Well, I just feel like I'm a good representative of the student body. Just like I'm just an average Joe, you know.
An average Joe.
Yeah,
that's what I am. Yeah. An average Joe, billionaire from New
people's
York.
person. You
I am
want
the
to get in there.
people's person. I am. So are you.
Yeah.
Kind of. Not as much as me, though.
Alright.
What events or activities do you want to plan as a student senator?
On the football games, when they all dress up and have the different things, like they have like Harry Potter night and that sort of thing, I'd like to plan those. I feel like that'd be really fun.
Wow, sounds great, sounds really fun, sounds really cool. Sounds really cool. Are you going to do a Trump-themed night?
You know, I might. I'll take it in consideration.
Wow, you know what, you're already hired. Great job, I love it, I love it. Vote this guy in, he's tremendous. Hi, I'm here with our last student senate candidate, Piper Madison, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so why should people vote for you?
People should vote for me because I am fun. I'm dedicated to what.
Dedicated.
And I just love working with everybody, and yeah.
I love working with everybody too. I'm really great at it.
Yeah.
All right, so what goals do you have as a tremendous, fantastic student senator?
I would like to bring on more hands-on work and work with everyone and teamwork.
I do a lot of stuff hands-on too. I have the biggest hands, and I do a lot of great hands-on stuff. You may have heard about it. All right, so what events or activities do you want to plan as a student senator of mine?
I like dances and kind of like sporting activities.
Sporting activities, very fun, great. All right, so final question. This is the deal breaker for me. How do you like my fantastic hair?
It's flawless, but you should clean it sometimes.
Flawless. She just gave a one-word review, just for the record, flawless. That's my hair in a nutshell. All right, thank you, Piper Madison. You're definitely on. Thank you for coming on. Good job.
That was your Trojan TV breaking news. We now resume our regular program.
Track meets continue with one on April 25th at Petoskey and one on May 2nd at Cadillac. Both start at 4. There's a new change with East AT classes. In years past, you had to test into the classes. But starting next school year, all AT classes will be self-select. Here's Peyton and Summer with more on the story.
It's like every war? Kind of. Okay, but we're doing something.
Recently, TCAPS has made the decision to have middle school AT classes self-select.
The decision to make AT self-select is something we've been thinking about very carefully. Recently, the TAG program at Central Grade School went to a self-select, and also the AT classes at Central High School are self-select. We were the last site, us and West Middle School, that were still doing, having a test in. And so to be more consistent with the other sites and throughout the district, the decision was made to make the AT classes self-select.
At the middle school level, we were stuck in the middle where we were still giving the COGAT test, and we would always use a cut score to determine whether or not students would get in or not to our AT program.
The academic level of AT classes will stay the same.
The content of the classes will stay exactly the same. And so students need to think very carefully about how much work it's going to be before they sign up. One of the concerns was that too many kids would sign up and it would make the classes not so AT, but there's no expectation whatsoever for any compromise in the standards. It will be the same amount of work and the same expectations.
Hopefully it will maintain its atmosphere of intellectual curiosity, which I think is a big part of the AT classroom. A lot of questions are asked. People are applauded for having questions. People are applauded for being curious about things, for challenging the teacher, and I hope that continues.
I feel like if kids aren't going to work hard and actually try and do the difficult things that they're given, then it probably won't go very well.
My concerns are that kids are going to come in that are not prepared for the amount of work they're going to have to do, that are not prepared for the amount of independence they have because they have to do a lot of critical thinking and a lot of answering a lot of questions like, what do you think about this? So it's not all rote, and so I'm concerned that they will come in not prepared for that and won't be a successful experience.
I think if people self-select their AT classes, then they might abuse it, so they might have a bunch of friends in that class, and they might just talk to their friends and not learn about that subject in an AT class.
Despite being self-select, students can be removed if not performing well.
The AT classes are designed for the students who are very, very serious about their education. If a student is not being successful, we would definitely look at maybe switching out with the regular class instead.
This has been Peyton and Summer reporting for Trojan TV.
Well, that concludes this episode of Trojan TV.
You can follow Trojan TV and the DMC on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook by searching @EastDMC.
And don't forget to check out our additional DMC and newspaper coverage on our website, The Link.
We're leaving you with an episode of a weekly sports rundown.
Have a great weekend, Trojans.
Bye.
Welcome to Weekly Sports Rundown. I'm your host, Michael, with my co-hosts, Max and Jake.
In this show, there are 3 topics, and each of us get 25 seconds to explain one.
Okay, guys, let's get into our first topic. Tom Brady losing his Super Bowl 51 jersey. Tom Brady, after the largest comeback in Super Bowl history, had a sudden surprise when his game jersey went missing. For 24 hours, many thoughts came around, and if it wasn't found soon, there was going to be a cost. The staff ended up going back to the locker room to see if there was any chance of finding the jersey, and it ended up being in the equipment manager's truck. Luckily, Tom Brady ended up getting the jersey back.
Here are some free agents. Kirk Cousins, a franchise QB going free agent. Sources say that he would be the best staying with the Redskins because he's been there since he was drafted, and he's getting closer and closer every year to a playoff berth. Mike Glennon, a second string for Tampa Bay, and with no sign of young Jameis Winston slowing down, it would be good for the free agent to leave and go somewhere where there's a struggling QB situation, and that is the 49ers.
Let's talk basketball. UCLA commit LaMelo Ball dropped 92 points in a game the other day. This high school sophomore is the UCLA star Lonzo Ball's brother. His name came out in the media in December when he impressed Stephen Curry by drilling a half-court shot in a game. Ball committed to UCLA when he was just 13 years old. His dad is very optimistic that he'll easily score 92 points in a game again.
Thanks, guys. This has been Weekly Sports Rundown. Peace out.